My name is Stephen Poling. I'm an artist and I am a painter. I just love painting. I love color. I love the visual, just being inspired visually. For me, when I paint a painting that I think is well done, you know, it's very thrilling. It's thrilling for me to paint it, and I think it's the same for people who see it. You know, at least people who are open to visual art. You know, I think there's, you know, music with all different kinds of music, but like say the beat, you know, or whatever. I mean, you can really feel it and respond to that. And I can feel that visually. You know, it's just something that's really a thrilling thing if it's done right. You know, and for me, I guess what that means is if I see the painter has taken risks that work, you know, somehow, but you can't really, you know, it was like a one-time thing, but it worked, and it's really a thrill to see that. So that's why I like painting. Well, it fits in in that I'm very much obsessed with it. So I paint whenever I can. I do have a day job. I've been doing gardening with a small company in St. Paul. I never do a full-time job, it wouldn't work for me. Even a job, if it's part-time, that requires you to bring it home, like even just in your head, doesn't work. You know, I have to have a job that, you know, that I enjoy, but that I'm not so invested in, you know, emotionally, where I'm thinking about it at night and stuff like that. Currently, I'm working on paintings based on the landscape, but they're not literal. They're not, you know, like representational where it's exact, you know, more photographic or anything. They're more abstract, especially from moving here from New Mexico, where it's all so dry and flat. Well, flat in the sense that there's no trees, or very little trees. There's a lot of mountains there, but no trees. And moving here, just seeing all the water and all the green, everything just grows like crazy, and the huge trees. I mean, has been really inspiring to me. I mean, just even St. Paul, to me, it seems like a little city in the forest, you know? It's like you're driving through these tunnels of trees overlapping the streets and stuff. And so that's what my work is inspired by, and that's what I'm doing. I think it's probably moving toward getting more abstract, but it's based on water and, you know, the natural world, I guess. Well, because I'm not really wanting to copy what I see so much as create a, you know, a similar feeling, you know, like the energy of life, of trees growing, or the wind blowing, or the clouds, just the energy of nature, you know. And I can see that more abstractly, or I feel that I can represent that more abstractly than just painting what I see. You know, to me, representational painting is a lot more tight, and it feels like there's not that much movement in it, and that's what I'm looking for also, is the fluidity and the movement of nature. I've never lived in an artist's loft before, and I really like it. It's fun, and it's supportive too. You know, the other artists are really, the ones I've met are really good people and very supportive. And I get inspired by seeing what they do, seeing different disciplines like dance. You know, you can see dancers practicing and see like the ceramic studio right across from the painting studio, and sculptors, and you know, just the musicians I don't get to hear. They seem to come out at night. So, you know, I go downstairs around 11 o'clock and it's a whole different wave of people. I haven't actually been able to hear them, but I see them. But that's cool anyway. You know, it's just the energy of people being creative and doing their thing. Well, I'll continue doing what I'm doing, which is the landscape series and getting more abstract. I would like to paint larger. I like the feeling of a large painting. It has more presence, feels like you can just go into it. You know, it just fills your whole visual field, and it's, you know, that's what I would like to move toward that. It just has more impact. I can look at people or the sky or a river or the lake, the ocean, and really get excited and just passionate about capturing that, you know, and that gives me a real sense of living. You know, it's I guess what it's given me has been a thrilling aspect to living. You know, maybe it's like a sport for people, you know, like skiing. I used to ski a long time ago, and it's actually very similar to skiing fast and down a mountain. There's a quality of that, you know, just barely on the edge of being in control, skiing, that I can get with painting too.